Daniel Penny, a 24-year-old former U.S. Marine, is charged with second-degree manslaughter after he choked a subway passenger to death. It was on the New York Metro, May 1st. Jordan Neely, a 30-year-old street performer who loved to impersonate Michael Jackson, suffered from mental illness and was often homeless. That day, he was agitated, according to witnesses, asking for food, shouting he was ready to die. Daniel Penny pinned him to the ground, put him in a chokehold for several minutes, and kept the pressure on for some time after Neely stopped moving.
Mr. Neely did not attack anyone. He did not touch anyone. He did not hit anyone. But he was choked to death, and that can't stand.
The family wanted a murder charge. With manslaughter, prosecutors will have to prove Penny may not have intended to kill Neely, but acted recklessly, choking him far longer than needed to subdue him.
And he chose to continue to hold that chokehold minute after minute, second after second, until there was no life left.
For more than a week, protesters had demanded Penny be arrested, the case stirring up tensions over race, homelessness, and mental illness, up against the fears in New York City that crime is rising, particularly on the Metro.
A mental issue on a train is not to be sentenced with death.
New York's mayor has been under pressure in the wake of the killing.
One thing we can say for sure, Jordan Neely did not deserve to die.
Lawyers for Daniel Penny will argue that he was trying to protect others and that he willingly turned himself in.
He did so voluntarily and with the sort of dignity and integrity that is characteristic of his history of service to this grateful nation.
But this case will hinge not on Penny's prior military service, but what threat justified choking a man to death on the F train. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, Washington.